Lisa Vetney, and today I'm in Gowland-Todd Provincial Park, just north of Victoria, BC, Canada, my hometown, and it just snowed. So it's kind of a weird thing. It rarely snows here, so I was really excited to shoot some forest scenes. And I've come to this park a few times scouting for locations, and I was waiting for the perfect time to shoot this, so I'm excited. Usually before I shoot something like this, where it's really planned, I go and do some scouting, and I'm kind of off the beaten track, so I'll take my iPhone or something with me and kind of take pictures of different locations that I want to shoot, so I know exactly when I come back exactly what lenses and gear I need to shoot with. So I found this incredible log. It's just kind of over the stream. It's a perfect vantage point to shoot with, so that's where I'm shooting today. I am using my Canon 5D Mark III with the 24-70 lens. I brought my 16-35 because I thought I might want to shoot a really wide scene, but when I came back, it's a little bit jumbled at that. When it's so wide, there's so much in the picture that I don't know, it was a lot. So this time, I'm mainly focusing on the stream, the trail of the stream as it goes upwards, and inside the stream there are these rock statues. I don't know, they're mysterious. I haven't figured out where they've come from or anything, but I kind of want to shoot the statue in the middle of the stream and then kind of a magical flow of water around it. So that's why I'm using this lens and not something wider. One thing that is so important when you're shooting with water is a circular polarizer. So it's just a filter that screws on to the front of your lens, and what it does is it cuts down on all the reflection and glare that you get off water. And this is something that until you've actually used one, you won't really notice, because it's so, it changes everything. It really does. And they're quite expensive. I think this one was $150 or something, which is really spendy. But if you plan on shooting this kind of scene and nature photography, you're really gonna want one, because not only does it help with water, but it also helps with sky, darken sky, and it's also gonna make this scene, like the colors pop, like give you more contrast, and it's gonna cut down on the glare of the water and the leaves. So, circular polarizer, and it's great because you can turn it off and on with just a swish of your wrist. Okay, I am going to set up the shot now. Alright, so I've got my tripod in the location that I want. As for settings, so I want the water to look sort of magical and dreamy, but not too milky. I find that when you do too long of an exposure, say like 13 or 15 seconds, and something like this, the water just turns to milk. I don't know, it's kind of a look. You might like it, but I like my water to look watery, but also dreamy. So I'm going to use about a 6-second exposure, and I'm going to kind of play with say 5 to 8 seconds as far as my length. And I'm going to be shooting at f/16 because that's going to make everything in focus, and that's kind of what I want. And I'm shooting at ISO 100 because I don't want noise, because noise is bad. And use a high ISO, that's what happens. I'm also going to be triggering this with a remote trigger because I don't want any camera shake, and my hands are freezing and I might get some shake. So let's try this and see what we get. Okay, that's kind of cool. So I might There's kind of a lot of empty space at the bottom here. It's kind of not doing anything for me. There's kind of this phantom log, so either I want all the log in or none of the log. So I'm gonna try punching in a bit more. And just focusing on the little statue guy. Okay, try that. That's kind of cool. Sometimes the shot you think is the most exciting isn't exciting at all, and then a shot in the completely opposite direction is actually the cool shot. And that just kind of happened to me because I'd planned to shoot this way and I thought it was a great shot, but I kind of, as I was taking the picture, I realized that it really didn't have a lot of magic to it, and I turned around and I saw this other area that's just much more magical because there are icicles sort of hanging right into the stream, and that's a really cool picture. So I guess my tip is to always look around where you're shooting. It's not like there's directions, up, down, get low, get high. There's so many different spots, and sometimes if you get fixated on one spot and taking a million shots there, you kind of don't discover the magic other places. So I'm going to take this icicle shot before I freeze.